Arganissima, New York. Your exotic skin, hair, and beauty source, and your one-stop shop for all your natural and organic skin and hair care, featuring authentic organic Moroccan oil and prickly pear seed oil and much more. Bringing you only the best, straight from the source and proudly produced in the USA. So what are you waiting for? Shop today at www.arganissima.com. Arganissima, New York. Your beauty is our duty.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Frank Williams Show. I'm your host, Frank Williams. I want to say it is a pleasure to have you here with me today. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. As we all know, the new year is here. 2023 is upon us. And if you're like most people, we've set some goals for ourselves to achieve this year. One of them, I'm sure, is how to lose weight, that we need to lose weight. Well, my guest for today is going to share her success story and how she lost 50 pounds in 6 months. And I'd like to welcome Kathy Martorina to the show. Kathy, welcome to the show.
Hi, Frank. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Kathy, before we get into your success story, why don't you tell the audience a little bit about who you are?
Well, my name is Kathy Martorina, and my journey has been that my whole life I've struggled with my weight. I've yo-yo dieted. I've tried everything that you could possibly imagine that's out there. And about 6 months ago, I found Optavia, and I'm happy to say that I've lost 50 pounds within 6 months.
And how would the program that you use differ from other programs? I'm sure you've tried other programs.
Yes, I've tried numerous programs. If it's been out there on the internet, I bought it. If it was going to a place to buy their food and eat it, intermittent fasting, I've tried it all.
And what made this successful for you? What made this different than the other programs?
Well, what I found different about this program is that it didn't just focus on the food, even though eating is important, but it was just one element of the program. Their program really kind of focuses on 4 components. So I have a personal coach that helps me through all my ups and downs. So it doesn't matter if I'm having a good day or bad day, they're there for me, whether it's through phone call or text message. There's a huge community that I'm a part of that is on Facebook and on other groups that I've joined, which have been extremely helpful. They educate you, they teach you a lot about mindset and changing behaviors. And it's just a really great structured nutrition program.
Did you find that you talk about the mindset? Do you find that the other programs lacked in that part?
I did, because what happens is they really just want you to focus on what you're eating. They'll lay out a plan for you, whether you're having 3 meals a day, 2 meals a day, eating between different times, or not eating after 7. With this program, I'm eating 6 meals a day.
And are there any points, like some programs ask you to keep track of points? Is there anything in this program that requires that?
No, they actually supply 5 of my meals out of the 6, and then I have learned how to create one healthy meal on my own.
And did you find the program to be easy? What would you say was the easiest part of the program? Because
what I found, sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm sure a lot of people, being a personal fitness trainer, I know over the years people have been on diets and have found it to be very frustrating. Did you find yourself being frustrated at any point while you were on this program?
No, I actually did not. I found that it was very simple to follow. They gave me the tools that I needed, and they just allowed me to follow it exactly the way it was laid out. I eat every 2.5 to 3 hours, and the meal items that they give me that I use on theirs are shelf stable, and they're easy for travel.
And is there any uh, suggestion to exercise, or did you exercise, or did you not exercise during this program?
I did not exercise during this program. It's not mandatory that you exercise. People that do exercise, they would tailor the program to fit for their needs because they do have various programs, based on your activity level, things of that nature. They take your health into consideration. So if you have anything wrong with your thyroid or if you're diabetic, there's different things that factor into the specific plan that they alter for you. But as far as exercise, I did not, but I can at any time.
Was there any part or any time during your journey with this program that you felt hungry?
No, in fact, it's the opposite. I didn't feel hungry at all. I had to set a timer to remind myself to eat. And my energy's been through the roof. I don't think that I've ever had so much energy before, and being in my 50s, I feel better than I did in my 30s.
That's great. That's really good. How about going through this journey? There was no time where you felt frustrated that you were, maybe slowing down, or because it seems like you averaged it, maybe 1.5 pounds, a week or whatever it was.
Yeah, I did, in the beginning, of course, it's more water weight that you lose, but I did average about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds per week. I didn't really feel frustrated because anytime that I needed assistance, my coach was there for me. And they also give you videos that you can listen to, different podcasts that you can listen to, whether I'm in the car or if I have downtime when I'm home. So there was always encouragement there, and I never felt that I was alone.
Okay. I know with some programs, the caloric intake is very low. And I've known clients over the years that have become very frustrated because they weren't eating enough. You felt that with this program, there were enough calories for you to consume and be content?
Yes, because it's called, they say a lot, it's about fueling your body. So there's a lot of nutrients in the meals that they do provide. So I never felt hungry. I never felt deprived of anything. Even if I was going to go dine out with family, they gave me the tools that I needed to make better choices and learn how to add or subtract things from, a meal that may be on the menu to where it would fit within my plan.
Now, during your journey with this program, did you have any problem with the mindset? Did you have to ask for coaching with that, or were you pretty good?
No, well, it is included within the program. That really is the basis of the program. The food is just there in the beginning. It's to guide you to get into better habits of eating. But really, the big change is changing your behavior and having a different outlook and a different relationship with food. So that is a part of the program. I think for me, that is the biggest factor in my success because I didn't have that before in any other program.
Okay. Take us through, if you would, a normal day as to what this program would look like.
On a normal day, I would wake up, I'd wait about an hour, and I'd have my first meal. And then from that point on, every 2.5 to 3 hours, I would have something to eat, whether that be going out to lunch and having a salad, and then going home after work, and I would have dinner and then a light snack before bed. I would just not eat about 2 hours before I went to bed.
Now, with this program, is there any part where you have to make a shake or take a shake?
Well, they have a lot of different items within their meal plan. So I can have a shake if I decide to. I could have a bar. I can have mashed potatoes. I could have mac and cheese. There's brownies, cookies. So they have sweets if you like that sweet taste. Some people just like chocolate, or they have some people that just want carbs. So there's like a mashed potato. It is not a carb-free diet. It's not like a keto diet. There are carbs in the fuelings that they provide. So you are having a well-balanced, nutritious meal.
In this program, were there any tough roads that you came across?
Well, in the beginning, you know, I didn't really understand how to manage my eating habits. I was, and my stress was very bad, so I was a very emotional eater. But when I started my first day, I was committed to making a change. And if I had any questions or concerns, I just called my coach and she got right on the phone with me.
Okay, great. And what is the latest you would eat? What would your last meal be? What time?
Well, I like to go to bed late. So sometimes I would go to bed. I mean, I'd go to bed at midnight sometimes. So 10 o'clock would be like the latest. But normally I probably wouldn't eat past 9 o'clock.
Okay. Now, all the meals that you consume, are they different sizes in portion?
Right, they all come in packets and I just keep them right in my pantry. I don't have to put anything in the refrigerator. So if it's a shake, I just open it up. I pour water, I put in a shaker bottle and I add water, some ice if I want to, and I just shake it up and go.
Now, you did so well that you actually became a sponsor for this company, correct?
I did. After 4 weeks of being on the program, I felt that it was something that I've just never experienced before. And I was so passionate about it that I felt like I needed to give back because if this program can help me, I wanted to be able to help other people because, I did struggle with my weight for so long, practically my whole adult life.
And this is what helped you to lose the 50 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, I've already gone through my changes and, us women, we tend to bloat up easily, or the way that even if you dieted before, those same things might not work for you as you get older. So this is the one thing that really brought my life back to enjoyment.
So this program pretty much gives you a nice level of energy throughout the day.
Yes, I have a lot of energy. Some
And
people tell me I need to slow down.
and did it affect like your stress in any way? Did it alleviate stress? Did it, decrease it, or did it have any effect on, stress at work or in your life?
No, because they have Dr. Anderson is a part of Optavia, and he has a habits of health, and that teaches you how to stop, take a look back, and instead of just being reactive, you're kind of taking a step back and thinking about why are you stressed out and what's making you do, those old habits of maybe running to the refrigerator or doing things that are not healthy. So it coaches you and teaches you how to reevaluate your emotions and have a better way and a more positive way to react to them.
That's very good. If there was one thing that you could tell our audience, what would you say the number one benefit was that made it easy for you?
What made it easy for me is that I didn't really have to think about what I was having each day. They gave me the tools. I just had to pick out 5 food items and I bring them with me throughout the day. So I didn't have to think a lot during the day. I just knew I was going to have a shake, I was going to have a bar, I was going to have chili, whatever it was that I wanted. I already had that with me for the day. And when I got home, sometimes I pre-made my meals for a couple of days. So it was just very easy and convenient.
Now, I know, unfortunately, the obesity rate in young children is very high these days, young children, teenagers. Is this a program that children of teenage years can use?
Yes, they do have programs for teenagers. They have programs for senior citizens. They have programs for people with that's diabetic. They have women that are nursing. So there's a large variety of people that pretty much anyone can do it unless, of course, they're restricted by their doctor. That's always.
Well, it's nice to hear that kids, of teenage years can benefit from this as well, because the obesity rate is, unfortunately, is too high. And I'm
Yeah,
sure,
I would agree.
Kids sitting on the couch with the Xbox or watching too much television. And I'm sure a lot of parents out there would like to know what they can do, because I'm sure they've tried with their children, but just haven't succeeded. But I'm sure this could help them.
Absolutely. And the great thing about OptiV is that they have a nutrition team that can answer any questions. So if they're concerned about their child, if they have specific questions, we can go back to nutrition and talk to them about it and make sure that they are getting the best plan for them, because they would be on a different calorie level than an adult. They'd obviously have more calories.
Right. With this program, I'm a very big advocate on making sure you get proper sleep. Did this affect your sleep in any way? Did it?
No, they actually teach you, talking about how important sleep is, and you should at least try to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep each day, because that does affect your mental clarity, and your body.
Did you find that your sleep was better, or it really didn't affect it?
Oh no, I sleep like a baby now. I used to be up all night. I could get consumed in my thoughts sometimes, and it would keep me up. So now I'm more relaxed with how I handle my day to day. So I sleep pretty good now.
Okay. If you could give our audience one good positive reason as to why they should try this program, what would it be? I mean, we know we've lost the weight and stuff, but from your journey, what would you say was the best benefit for you?
The best benefit for me is that it really taught me how to manage my stress, taught me how to eat better. I don't feel deprived at all. There's no food that I cannot have. I've learned that even as I transition off of their foods, I'm going to be doing all of my own foods. And I know how to stay within a healthy range, or whatever my goal is. And they don't like the word maintenance, right? Because it's either we're moving forward or we're pushing back. So
Right.
you just stay status quo. You're not really learning anything. So for me, the best thing is to know what my worth was. I felt that my health was worth the risk, not the risk, but the chance to take the chance on this program, because I did see a friend of mine who did the program, and it was because she shared her success. That's how I found it, and it brought my world to a whole new level.
That's great. Do you plan on, do you have another goal as to how much more weight you want to lose, or have you achieved the goal the goal that you want?
No, I decided to stop where I'm at. I mean, my goal was probably 60 pounds, but the number on the scale doesn't always matter. It's how you feel.
Right.
Really, you probably should just use it as a guide. We all want to be, where we were when we were in our teenage years,
Right.
But,
or early 20s.
Early 20s. But I'm comfortable where I'm at. I feel good. I don't feel that there's any reason for me to lose anymore. And I feel good about, my accomplishment, with this program.
I think that's terrific. And I congratulate you on your journey and your success. Before we wrap it up, if people are interested in reaching out to you, how can they do that?
Well, there's two ways. They can follow me or friend me on Facebook, which is Kathy Truax Martorina, or they can call me or text me. I have a phone number that they can use if they'd like to just get more information. I offer a free health assessment to see if it's the right fit for them. There's no pressure with that, but the phone number that they can call is 908-547-0762.
Okay. Can you repeat that one more time?
Sure. The phone number is 908-547-0762.
Fantastic. Kathy, I want to thank you so much for being on the show. And I think you might have helped a few people, and hopefully people will be reaching out to you. And I also want to thank you for watching. And I'll leave you with this. Believe in your dreams, but more importantly, believe in yourself, because that's where dreams begin. I'll see you next time.